So I figure while I'm walking, I'll make a little video for you because I want to tell you about these really interesting guys I met yesterday. I'm gonna actually write about this experience, but I'll make a short video about it as well. So I'm on the beach yesterday having a drink, and I noticed these older guys, these older gentlemen, probably in the, they're in the age range of 60 to 70, and they're with these beautiful, hot Brazilian babes. We're talking like, these girls were, let's say the normal scale goes to 10, these girls were 15s. Seriously, they were hot by Brazilian standards. So anytime you see old guys around 70 years old or whatever, chilling with 18 to 20-year-old girls, they're just absolute dime piece, like supermodel quality. You know right away there's probably some money involved there. And this is something that you see a lot when you're traveling the world. You see this type of thing often. Now, if you've never traveled, if you've just lived at home in your home country, got a desk job, high school diploma, college degree, married your high school sweetheart or whatever, you're gonna have no idea what I'm fucking talking about here. But there are different ways to go about life, and there are different lifestyles, is what I will say. And wait, take a quick break from the video here. Brava, that's where I'm headed. Praia Brava. Okay, all right. So going down this street. So anyway, so one of these lifestyles is sex tourism. And this is something that well-off men, usually on the older side, often engage in. So anyway, back to this story. So there's these beautiful girls. People in North America would like kill each other to get women like this. They'd be fighting in the pit, gouging each other's eyes out just to get a piece of girls that look this good. You know what I mean? Here in Brazil, well, they're somewhat common, I suppose. Anyway, moving along with the story. So I get to looking at one of these girls, and they eventually started talking to me. And I get to talking to these older guys. And these guys took a liking to me. But basically what happened is I ended up hanging out with these older guys who told me that they were in the CIA. Yes, fuck, yes, the CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency. And at first I didn't believe them, but when they invited me onto their boat, probably like $100,000 boat, and we're cruising around this boat, and they got girls on the boat. They got 5 or 6 beautiful girls. Who knows what the fuck they're paying for that. They got this super expensive boat. We're cruising around all these different islands and Buzios, which I'd never be able to see on my own unless I paid for a tour or whatever. Then they take me to a hotel that one of their friends is staying in. And the hotel was costing this dude, I kid you not, $700 US per night. $700 a night. That is a fortune here in Brazil. That is high rolling. And this old man is in the hotel with 2 Brazilian girls, 2 hot Brazilian girls in this hotel. And here's the funny part, even though this guy is paying $700 a night for the room, the hotel is still giving him shit about bringing girls into his room because one of the girls didn't have her ID on her. Like, how funny is this? I can rent an apartment for $30 US a night, not have any problem. I can bring whoever I want into the apartment. Nobody's bothering me. But as soon as you get a hotel, suddenly you have all these issues with bringing guests into your room. So this guy is super stressed out, He's freaking out because the hotel's like, has a problem with his brand and bringing these 2 girls back to his room for the night. So we leave his $700 a night suite after swimming in the pool, having some drinks. I go with the other guys to their place, and it's basically a mansion. I'll like, I'm staying in a hostel right now. It's costing me $13 US a night. These guys are staying in a fucking mansion. Like, who the hell knows how much that's costing them, right? So, anyway, to make a long story short here. So what ends up happening? So I hang out with these guys all night. One of them tells me that he used to be involved in illegal cigar smuggling from Cuba into the United States. And he was the first person to violate Kennedy's Trading with the Enemy Act. And so that was an act where if you buy or sell anything with Cuba, Cuba considered the enemy, you're violating a law. Well, what this guy was doing was he was buying boxes of Cuban cigars for roughly $50 US a box, flying them into Tijuana, Mexico, and then transporting them over the border from Tijuana into the United States, one box at a time, smuggling cigars over the border, and then he was selling them for thousands of dollars per box. And he told me he made over $1 million doing this. Now, I believe it, because at these guys' mansion, they had a Lamborghini Countach, okay? They had a private helicopter. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. These guys were fucking rich. And the guy gave me his name. I'm not gonna tell you his name out of respect, but he did give me his name. And I did Google it later that night, and I verified it was the same guy. And yeah, the guy was brought up on criminal charges in the 1990s for trading with the enemy with Cuba, smuggling cigars. He faced up to 15 years in prison. Didn't actually go to prison. He was on 6-month house arrest and fined $100,000 because they couldn't prove all the charges. So there's more to this story than that, but I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't want to, you know, waste too much video here or whatever. But anyway, one of these hot girls, I have a free invite to go hang out with her. He hooked me up with that. So yeah, might have to go bang a 15. You know, single male life or whatever. There's so many funny things about this story I could tell you. I could keep going, but I'm just gonna leave it at that because I want to get to the beach. So enjoy that. The life of a world traveler, the weird stories you amass. Yeah, this is the life. If you love freedom, adventure, and world travel, then don't forget to smash the shit out of that lickety-like button down below and share and subscribe to my new YouTube channel. New travel videos coming out every week, amigos. Boycott the life script and man out. Peace!